All right, so welcome to our weekly options report for the week of Monday, April 24th. Those of you who are subscribing, you should have received the options report. If you haven't, go ahead and give us a call and let us know. Now, in taking a look at this, we had the first top part, which was the options survey. We'll get back to that in a second. What I really briefly want to cover real quickly are the strategies that we have. Now, these are the categories. We have A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so each of these are listed on top of the options report, and really what it's going to do is take a look at where implied volatility is in relation to historical volatility, and we've categorized various strategies that are best used depending on where each of the markets fit into. Okay, so looking at the feature report, the market we're going to take a look at for this week is the euro, given the amount of action and activity that's anticipated in the course of the week. So we can see over here that the euro, we've got high implied volatility, mainly because the options have a lot of volatility, or expected, anticipated implied volatility built into it. So you can see it's fairly high to where it was at historic levels, and it's in the 99th percentile, meaning less than a percent chance has IV been higher than this level. So now we're taking a look here at the euro. And now again, for purposes of this type of video that we're going with the options report, it's really just to give you an idea of how these strategies actually play out in the course of time. So what I'm doing is I'm actually looking at the report on Monday. Right now, it is Friday. And with the euro, you can see I've dated back on the 21st, which is last Friday. And you can see where implied volatility basically run its way up in anticipation of what was supposed to happen for the last weekend during the course of the French elections, the first round of it. Okay, so we can see where implied volatility was quite high at this level here. Okay, so based on the report, we have a specific option strategy. With the euro, it's in the category of the letter C. That's overvalued options, where implied volatility is greater than historic volatility, as we saw earlier. So in this case here, what I'm going to do is throw on basically a neutral outlook, so neutral based on direction, but showing where, because implied volatility is so high, there's an opportunity to have taken the dive in, or the implosion of implied volatility falling its way down. Okay, so we want to show you what's basically going to happen using BackTrader for this report. So the type of strategy that we have put on here is what we call a broken wing condor. And if you take a look, we've got this in here. So you can see this is basically a spread that we've got on. And what I'm going to do, you can see over here, I've got it on Friday. So this is just part of the weekend. And what we want to show is basically how this will perform in the course of a week. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this. Got the date over here. And I can fast forward to Monday, Tuesday, to the end of the week current, to where we're at on Friday, so you can see where things go. So we'll fast forward it here just so you can see where we're at. So you can see where we're building a gain in this case here. And now I fast forwarded this to Friday the 28th of April, and you can see where we're at over here in terms of a gain. Now what does that look like graphically? You can basically see where we're at over here. Okay, so the trade will be taken off. If I want to take a look at yield, the margin was roughly around, say, $400 in this particular trade. And right now you're looking at a yield that's done extremely well in the course of a week. Now, closing the trade, we'll go and convert that and see what it looks like. We'll take a look at a report. And you can see basically where we're at in terms of a report. Combine, and that's basically it. So what I want to show again was really how you can use a non-directional strategy. Again, just mainly work with volatility. At the same time, how you can go about using the weekly options report. Because from the options report, basically it sifts things down here in terms of dollar value of options. And then it shows things into categories, as you can see here. From the categories, you've got specific strategies that you can work with. And that's basically it. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you much.